The voice you're about to hear was spoken by a man who died more than a century ago, and yet, somehow, it refused to stay silent. Picture a small workshop in 1877. The air smells of oil and hot metal. Gears lie scattered across wooden tables, and in the middle of it all, a man leans forward, heart pounding, about to speak into a machine no one truly believes will work. For all of human history, speech had been fragile. Words vanished the moment they were spoken. Stories survived only if someone remembered them. A voice died the instant its owner did. Sound was the most human thing we had, and the easiest to lose. That man was Thomas Edison. And on that day, he wasn't trying to change the world. He was tinkering, experimenting with vibrations, with needles, with cylinders wrapped in thin foil. The idea was simple, almost absurd. If sound was vibration, maybe vibration could be trapped. He turned the crank. The cylinder began to spin. Edison leaned in and spoke a nursery rhyme, his voice steady, curious, unaware of history pressing in from the future. Mary had a little lamb. Then he stopped. Silence fell, no applause, no lightning strike, just the soft hum of a machine at rest. Edison reset the needle, turned the crank again, and suddenly, there it was. His own voice came back to him. Thin, warped, metallic, but unmistakably alive. For the first time, a human being heard their own words spoken by the past. Imagine that moment. Hearing yourself as the world hears you. Hearing proof that time can be bent, not by magic, but by mechanics. Edison reportedly staggered back in shock. Others in the room froze. Some laughed. Some were unsettled. Because if a voice could be captured, what else might be held prisoner by a machine? This was more than a novelty. It was a rupture in history. From that moment on, human speech no longer belonged only to the present. The dead could speak. Presidents could address futures they'd never see. Love letters could be spoken instead of written. Music could outlive its creators. But there was something haunting, too. The phonograph didn't just preserve sound. It exposed us, our hesitations, our accents, our breaths between words. For the first time, humanity was forced to confront itself as it truly sounded. Today, we carry thousands of recorded voices in our pockets. We barely notice. But every podcast, voicemail, and song traces back to that fragile foil cylinder and a man daring to speak into silence. Because the moment Edison's voice spoke back, humanity learned it would never truly be alone again. If this story made you pause, imagine, or hear the past a little differently, please like the video, share it with someone who loves history, subscribe for more stories like this, and tell me in the comments, what voice from the past would you want to hear most?